my name is Sunflower Sims. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So this is a build that I started building at some point in life and abandoned. Don't know when that happened or anything. So here I am finishing it. The exterior and backyard is completely done. I just haven't done the front yard or the inside at all. So I am finishing that build today, and this is an Oasis Springs mansion, kind of. It's 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, I believe, and the backyard is pretty big. They got a lot going on back there. They got a gazebo and a hot tub and a pool and kids play area and all kinds of good stuff. So here I am trying to do the landscaping. I really struggled with this. This isn't a lush area of Oasis Springs, so I knew that I could use more lush landscaping, but I really struggled with what I wanted to do for the landscaping. And then I realized that that plant, no matter what I did, was floating off the ground. Also, if you hear that scratching in the background, I'm so sorry. My cat is in the litter box. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, just trying to figure out landscaping. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But in the end, I think it turned out okay, I guess. I don't know. I just don't ever think any of my landscaping ever turns out good. I feel like I'm much better at decorating the interior of houses and like doing backyards than I am doing landscaping in the front of houses. Just, I don't know. Maybe I do a fine job, but it's all in my head. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, scrolling through the debug menu, trying to find nice plants. And I do lower down the foundation just to do the landscaping, and then I forget to put it back up, so that does happen off camera. So when you get this on the gallery, it will be on a 1 high foundation, or at least it should be. So yeah, that's easy to change if you don't like the foundation or anything like that. And it's only 1 high, so your Sim should be able to step up on it, no problem. I feel like I've been talking forever and it's only 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. I have been doing so many voiceovers lately. I have been procrastinating schoolwork and any spare time I have playing The Sims, because The Sims is my happy place. And I've been so stressed with school that literally like any chance I get, I'm like playing The Sims. So with that being said, I'm pre-recording a lot. This build is going to be going up like the week of Christmas, I think. It will be going up, let me see, the week after December 13th. So that is December 21st. So this is, or I'm sorry, December 20th. So this is going up the Monday of Christmas. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's not even Thanksgiving yet when I'm recording this. It is November 5th when I'm doing this voiceover. And this is going up December 20th. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, I'm not sure when Hanukkah falls. I don't celebrate it, but happy Hanukkah. I know there are lots of other winter holidays and I don't know all of them. So just happy holidays in general. And I hope you're having a great time. Enjoy yourselves and your families and friends or whoever you celebrate with. And yeah, I guess I should probably put that in here because I'm pre-recording so much I'm not even thinking about the holidays. So in the Thanksgiving week build, I don't think I say anything about the holidays. So oops. Anyway, I reworked the floor plan a little bit from what I originally had it as because I wasn't sure what I originally intended all the rooms to be when I went back to do this build. So I reconfigured this hallway space a little bit, and then those are 4 bedrooms and a bathroom. This is an interesting floor plan. At first I was going to put the kitchen where the stairs are in that room downstairs, but then I reworked it so that way it doesn't happen, because I thought that would be a little odd to have stairs in your kitchen. It's just not something that typically you see in a lot of houses around here. Also, if you hear a little bell jingling, that is Lorelei the cat. She is running around, so I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not too annoying. And also, I'll see about that litter box noise if I can edit it out somehow. This weekend, the weekend that I'm recording this, my roommate is going to be teaching me how to edit audio. So hopefully this audio is going to sound a whole lot better than it typically has in the past, because they are helping me learn how to properly record. So shout out to my roommate. Anyway, now I'm just picking out some tile. I wanted to do tile in this house because I know a lot of like Mediterranean style houses, and houses in warmer climates do tile instead of like other flooring. I'm not really sure why, but they do. Something I've noticed and observed. Anyway, so this is the living room, and this is such a big living and kitchen space that I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, how I wanted to lay it all out. So I do kind of just put down some furniture and then go back and like decorate in detail. I just put down like big ticket items just to kind of get a feel for it and a layout. So I will be jumping around a little bit here. I also realized that at some point those windows disappear now that I'm watching it back in that bump out, but I didn't replace them because I didn't realize they went missing. So if you would like them, you can add in windows very easily, but I totally missed that. I create this big island. I very rarely get to create large round islands like this, and so I was very excited when I got to actually create one. I thought it was really fun and something I don't normally do. So yeah, that was really cool. And I think it looks really nice. And there are no bar stools at it because I ended up putting a dining table in that little nook, but you could easily add in bar stools. You would need to use move objects or get rid of some of the chairs at the dining table, but you could make it work. So like I said, I bounced around a little bit here and there. So initially I was going to put in bar stools, but then I realized it was going to be a little cramped, so I decided not to. And then, yeah, I just bounced around throughout this house because I was a little overwhelmed with trying to figure out what to do with everything, where to put everything, all that good stuff. So here I am picking out a dining table and chairs, and then I do think I end up switching that yellow color because it's a little harsh, to be honest. But yeah, so that is kind of what's going on here in the kitchen and my thought process. I really liked these bar stools and I thought they were really cute, but you can see how cramped they are, and I feel like it would just be too cramped and tight. And then I do adjust some of the window placement, I think, maybe. I thought about it and I didn't actually. I don't quite remember. I wanted this to be a warm and traditional-ish kitchen. I really like it. I think it's very nice and lots of counter space, a nice big table for the whole family. Oh, I haven't mentioned who this family is for. So I imagine that is for 2 parents and 4 children, specifically teen girl, child girl, toddler boy, baby boy. Again, switch ages, genders, etc. But that's just what I had envisioned for this family. But of course, you can do whatever you want with it. Just don't re-upload builds as your own. But you can like definitely change it around and play for how you would like to do. If I can speak. You can definitely redecorate it for how you would like to decorate it and how you like to play. I don't have any problems with that. Just, I'm sure you've heard other builders say this. Just like, please don't re-upload my work as yours because that's just not fun. But yeah. So yeah, this is, you see the windows went missing because apparently move objects on. Apparently I used move objects on to place them, and so they're gone. And I didn't realize it. So if you want the window back, you can put a window back. It's not that hard to place a window, I promise. Even if you don't build, you can easily pick a window. Yes, so here I am cluttering up the counter and putting things where I want them to go. If you don't know how I do this, by the way, you just move back all the counters so that way they're out of the way, far enough away that the objects won't auto snap to them. And then you hold Alt, you click on the object you want to move, hold Alt, and then you can shift it to wherever you want, and then you can put the counter back. That is actually pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. You just have to figure out how to move things so that way they're like the counters and stuff are far enough away so the objects won't auto place or auto snap onto them. Adding in some curtains, I go for like some blue and orange ones. The whole theme of this house is kind of like blue, orange, yellow for the whole living spaces. And then I was trying to figure out how to fill up some space here, so I put in another table here, and then I was going to use that pampas grass somewhere, but I ended up not doing that. I do end up putting in a plant corner over here, though, with a bunch of plants. I add in some sunflowers because gotta sprinkle them in my builds here and there because sunflower sims, you know? Yeah, and then I put in this big light. I thought it was really cool, and I think it's from City Living, and I really liked the vibe of it. So I put that light in, and then I think I put in a shelving unit behind, I put in the one from Paranormal Stuff behind this couch. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do and what would fit the style of this house, but I picked one out that I ended up really liking. I used a white swatch for it, and it's from Paranormal Stuff. I was going to use that big shelf, but didn't fit the vibe of the room. There is the shelf that I used. I thought it fit the vibe really well. I liked the little plant hanging from it. I thought it was cute. So I just put in some books and stuff. Using this red shelf, it's always linked in the description of my videos. Basically, some items won't snap to shelves because of their size or because of there's only so many slots on a shelf or a counter or something. So you can snap literally like almost anything to the red shelf, and then you can raise the red shelf to any height you want using the Alt key, literally any precise height, and then you do the same thing you do where you like move the object a little bit, move the shelf out of the way, and then you Alt place the object. So that is, in my description, is the OMSP shelf, I believe. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube if you want to learn how to use it more in depth, better than I can explain it just now in a video, in a voiceover. I thought I should mention that because I don't think I've ever mentioned that in any of my builds, that that's what I do and how I do it. But yeah, I use the red shelf in almost every build. I alt place things almost every build. It's very important that you use move objects on, bb.move objects on, when you place any of my builds, because I always use move objects. If you didn't know, move objects allows you to place anything anywhere. So normally when you're trying to place stuff, if it's not going to fit, it's going to give you the red square around it. This gives you like the green square, and you can literally place anything like pretty much anywhere, almost pretty much anywhere. Yeah, so this is the dining space. It is a nice big dining room. There is room for all 6 members of the family plus 2 more, so you could have a couple guests. And because you have that kitchen table, if you have a big party, you can put some people in the dining room, some people in the kitchen. I don't know. I've always had dining tables and stuff, so my Sims don't really do this. But I think your Sims can sit on a couch and eat too, like in real life when we have people over at the house. Like people eat on the couch all the time, eat at the coffee table, that kind of thing. So I think your Sims can sit on the couch and eat, but I don't know. I always have dining tables and stuff in my houses, pretty much. So yeah, anyway, picking out some decorations for this room. The paintings are a little bit more modern than what I would typically go for, but that's okay. Initially I was going to do carpet in the bedrooms, but I didn't like the way that looked, so I changed it up for wood, and then we move on upstairs. In just a moment. I was going to do the bedrooms down here, but I was like, nah, that seems like too much work right now. All those kids' bedrooms. I don't know what kids I wanted to have, so I move upstairs. And I was going to put in a sectional couch going this current direction that you see, but I realized you're only going to be able to have room for a few Sims, so I end up putting the TV on the other wall, and I build a sectional couch going long ways, and so there's a lot more room for all your Sims. I don't know if actually every single Sim in this household can sit at the couch at the same time, but I imagine that some of the kids can sit on the floor and watch TV. They won't actually, they'll stand, but in real life, you know, kids sit on the floor all the time and watch TV while the adults get the couch, at least in my family and my social circles and things like that. But yeah, there's plenty of room for multiple Sims to sit and watch TV, because downstairs there isn't a TV. It's more of a formal living area, and this is more of the family room lounge area here upstairs. And then I also build the master suite up in here, and I put in a little office nook, and there's 2 bathrooms, the master bathroom and then another bathroom. I've been going for a lot of tans, browns, grays lately in my builds, very neutral, and I like the way they've been turning out. They feel very realistic to me, and I say realistic just because growing up, my house, my parents liked browns and tans. So our houses have always been painted those colors on the inside. We've never done a lot of blues and stuff like that. It's been like yellows, browns, and tans. So it feels very close to home to me. Very, like I said, very realistic, at least for me, because that's what I've grown up with. Anyway, decorating the master bedroom now. So it is a decent sized master bedroom. I am able to fit a dresser and nightstands. I believe I put it nightstands. Maybe I don't actually. And, you know, obviously the double bed. I think I put in a bookshelf over here in the corner, and then I put in a chair next to the dresser, so that way your Sims can sit and read in their room. I figure if you have 4 kids, it's kind of a sanctuary to go and escape to. So now I'm working on the master bathroom. It is tiny, but it is functional. At least it should be. I'm a bad Sims YouTuber. I'm sorry, I don't playtest my builds. Yeah, I don't ever do anything though that's like too tricky for me to like feel the need to play test it, because everything I do I pretty much know will work. So yeah, I guess, you know, whatever. Anyway, now I'm working on what I initially was going to make a teen's room, but then I end up changing into a child's room for a child girl. I had difficulty picking out a bunk bed that I wanted in here. I ended up going for this one that was Parenthood, but it is now base game. And then I put a desk under there. I put a dresser around on the other side, or on the other wall. And then I was trying to pick out some cute lighting to go under the desk here. I imagine that this girl is very girly and into fashion. I do go ahead and put down, I was thinking about changing the sizes of some of these rooms because they seemed a little cramped, but it wasn't really going to work out. For being such a large house, the living spaces are huge, and then the bedrooms are like small-ish, normal size really, I guess you should say. But yeah, and then I pull this mirror. I believe it's from Movie Hangout stuff, but it's really cute. I like it a lot. And that or it's City Living. I'm not sure which one it is. Picking out a rug. I go for a very pink and purple theme in this room if you couldn't figure that one out. Yeah, and then I put in some lighting. It's the same in all the bedrooms downstairs. And then I move on to what becomes a teenage girl's room. You'll see in a second here, I was going to try and put the teen in the first bedroom and put the child in this bedroom. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. But no, I gave the teen that room. I don't end up switching their rooms. So this is for a teenage girl. I imagine the child is really into fashion and music because I give her a violin. And then I don't see, this is when I was trying to swap rooms, and I was like, it could work, because I think my thought process was give the kid a slightly bigger room so there's more room for them to play with toys, because initially I was going to have this first room here be a teen's room, but then I changed it to a child's room because I didn't want 2 teens, and then I realized I needed to do toys, so then I was going to switch their rooms, and then I was like, no, the teenagers should have the bigger room, we'll make room for toys in this kid's room. So I'm redecorating a few things now that I changed my mind to it being a kid. And now we're back into the teen's room, and I don't really know that I don't remember, I think that she is into art. I do put an easel in here, and I imagine she is very into artwork. And, excuse me, fighting a yawn. Very into artwork and painting. I imagine maybe she painted those things above her bed. And then I'm picking out other decorations. I was trying to use decorations that I don't always use because I feel like I use the same paintings and decorations all the time. I want more paintings and decorations, to be honest, because I feel like I use the same items over and over. In general, I just want like more of like every type of item, because I feel like I use the same ones over and over and over, and I feel like it gets boring, and so I really want more more stuff. I'm kind of sad that they're not giving us another game pack or something. I mean, they make the kits, but the kits are so small, and so far none of them have really been my style. But I like the idea of kits because a lot of them are just tailored towards builders because they're just specifically items. Like I said, none of them are particularly my style. I mean, I like the country kitchen kit, but I'm like, they're so similar to the items we got with cottage living. Do I really want to spend another $5 for it? And the Mediterranean stuff is cool too, but again, I don't know how often I'd use it. The industrial loft stuff is not my jam, my stuff. Trying to think what other packs. Bust the dust. I don't have interest in making my Sims do more chores than they already have to do. Going to work, raising children, cleaning their house with like dishes and picking up toys and things like that. Like, they already have a lot of stuff to do and then take care of themselves. It's already hard enough to make fun for them, so I don't really want Bust the Dust. And I don't remember what other kits there are, to be honest. The plant kit, though, by the time this video is out, it will be out. I am so excited about it, though, because I love plants. I was talking to my roommates about it, and my one roommate just goes, "That's stupid. That should just be CC." And I'm like, yeah. But as an aspiring YouTuber, as a person who consumes YouTube content as well, I know I don't like when builders use CC because then you have to go track down all of the CC. I would rather have Sims YouTubers use like official EA content and be able to find it very easily by going through Origin, going through I don't know if that stuff's on Steam, but like Target or Amazon. I go through Origin personally, but I'm just trying to think of all the other places you can get it. I would so much rather get it from those places that I know I can get it really easily than trying to hunt out a bunch of CC. And I just don't want to do that as a YouTuber, aspiring YouTuber. I don't call myself a YouTuber yet because, like, I appreciate every single one of you 31 subscribers. As of when I'm filming this, I have 32 subscribers, but, you know, I don't call myself like a YouTuber at this point. I'm just like, this is kind of for fun. I make videos whenever. But that's not to say that I don't appreciate every single one of you. Anyway, we're going to move on to the screenshots here in just a moment. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. I will talk to you all in my next video. Happy holidays, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye!